What's up, y'all? Yo, I just wanted to, really let everyone know and give all the homies and friends and people who, aren't really aware of, of Whole Foods, who hear about it, who are like, oh, I don't mess with it because it's expensive or whatever, whatever. I really want to share the reason why I shop, the reason why I eat at Whole Foods. Um, one of the main, reasons is that from my experience, when I walk into Whole Foods and, the first time you're skeptical, that's because all the other places that you go to, you have to be skeptical um, in order to even, eat food that nourishes you. You know what I'm saying? Because like, a lot of places, especially here, in the mainland, in America, you know, um, there's a lot of imitation, imitation butter, imitation crab, imitation shrimp, imitation everything, you know what I'm saying? So we have to be able to really discern and come in and be on the defense and say, we can't just grab everything just for what it looks like, you know? Um, and when I walk into Whole Foods, I'm skeptical. So I'm looking around and this ain't for me, but that's pretty healthy. Oh, this I don't really eat that, but that's pretty healthy. You know, and then I start to see a trend, whereas all the food, you know, it may not specifically be for me and for my craving, my taste buds, and everything, but it's it's all healthy. It's all very healthy. It's all very organic, and this may be a known fact, but some people need to know this. Even the biggest thing is, just not really having to worry. You know what I'm saying? When you're shopping for food, you shouldn't have to worry about food that's gonna harm your body or food that's gonna harm your family. You know what I'm saying? When you're at a place to buy food, that you shouldn't even have that worry. But yet that's normal to us. Um, when you walk around, you see all luxury foods, from salads to frozen pizzas to soups to, I mean, everything, all the meats that you can think of. And there's really no excuse because Whole Foods provides all kinds of food. And when you look at the chicken, the meat, the pork, when you read, along the walls and along the signs, it says that everything is, uh, basically raised up with no GMOs, no antibiotics, no hormones. Which in today's day, if everyone does a little bit of research, you'll understand that hormones and you know um, all the antibiotics and all the different things the chemicals that's in most of the meats and foods that we eat. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth of it. You know, and it's the reason why a lot of people go vegetarian. Also, you know what I'm saying? A lot of reason why people go vegetarian in today's day is because of the unhealthiness of the meat, the cancer-causing steak, the cancer-causing burgers. A bunch of food that goes into your body and stays there, and worms and other parasites and stuff kind of inhabit the body and kind of take host, or take hold of the host. And it's just a good feeling to walk around and know that whatever you want that's provided in this market, within Whole Foods market, is healthy, and is good for the body in some type of way. We may not have to eat meat to sustain ourselves, but some of us want to eat meat to be happy, until we can get off of that. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. Another thing is that they have a good relationship with all of the local farmers that are in that particular area. So they don't receive their food from, I'm not gonna bash any place or nation, but they don't receive any food from any other place other than their backyard. They don't come over and try to strip the land and cultivate it. They create relationships with people who are already doing so in an organic manner. So, you know, I think that's definitely important living here. in the 808, you know, in Hawaii, all the way in the West, you know, where everything is imported for the most part. Um, Yet, you know, Whole Foods Market has relationships with the local farmers on this island, Oahu, on Big Island, on Kauai, on Maui, on other islands, and you know, they bring the papayas, the pineapples, and all types of different foods, vegetables, and fruits, vegetables, and meats, the grass-fed, and you know, all the different food that's local. You know, so you're supporting the local economy and you're stimulating the economy. If anyone knows, you know, about economics, you know, it's always the farmers that are the foundation, and then it's the small business owners, and yeah. So another good thing is that the meals are already you can get a lot of different meals that are already prepackaged that you know, already all the ingredients are put into it. Now it's just a soup, or you know what I'm saying. Now it's anything that you can think of, all the different food, curries, and you know, all the different places that you can think of, and the pizzas. You can get them frozen or fresh prepared for you. And you know, even for someone who's trying to go into that vegan path and even cook their own food, you know, it's important to first see what goes together, how to put it together, you know, because a person will get detoured from being a vegetarian or vegan when they stop eating meat and don't know what to eat. So they eat sugars and starches. You know, they don't know how to put peppers with cucumbers, with avocado, with all these different, you know, gluten-free croutons, put it in a salad. You know what I'm saying? And onions and all types of different red, white, you know, the yellow peppers. There's so many different dressings that complement a salad. You know, out here they got the lilikoi dressing, they got the guava dressing, they got papaya seed dressing, they got avocado oil, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like there's no excuse, you know. But you know, we all say it's hella expensive. You know, that Whole Foods is pretty, you know, expensive in the pocket. I mean, if you look around, you know, most of the stores nowadays are increasing their prices by, you know, probably like 20 cents a day. It looks like. I mean, damn, everything is increasing in price either way. At the same time, it's not that much expensive, you know. And even if for someone who is single, who doesn't have other mouths to feed as of right now, there's no excuse, because you should be trying to preserve your body for you know, having children and being able to have healthy children if that's what you want. And um, you know, also, it's also good, you know, even if you have a family, multiple mouths to feed, it just takes sacrifice, and it takes everyone understanding that, okay, you know, we have a common goal of cleaning up our bodies. Because for me, after 22 years of eating unhealthy, you know, unconsciously, addicted to cravings, addicted to all the different brands and the colors of the symbols of the restaurants and different things like that. Growing up in America, you know, even though I was born here in the 808, um, I'm trying to detoxify my body and my mind from wanting that food. And Whole Foods is great, you know. So as a family, it just takes y'all coming together and saying, look, we collectively need to pool our resources in and just shop at Whole Foods. It's a happier place too. It's a happier environment. You know what I'm saying? When you walk in, you just feel safe. Like you ever walk through a neighborhood and feel unsafe, but you got to get through it. And then as opposed to walking through a neighborhood where, you know, sun is shining, weather is sweet, you know, and you just kind of like Waikiki during the daytime, or um, anytime, any different place of a positive atmosphere. You just feel safer. You feel like you can stay there. You want to keep going, and when you're in the unsafe place, you don't know if you're gonna make it out. And that's what I feel like the analogy would be for eating unhealthy food all the time, because you never know when you're gonna have to. You saving $1 here, $1 there, $1 there. So you save a couple thousand. You know what I'm saying, a year, from eating fast food to eating Whole Foods in general. but eating from Whole Foods Market. You know, in that's all good and everything, but the thing is, 5 years later, you know, you have heart problems, or you catch diabetes, or you catch different diseases in the blood due to dehydration and due to all the chemicals and hormones, antibiotics, and you have to pay all that back. You know what I'm saying? Through a hospital bill or through some type of treatment. You know what I'm saying? So like either way, you know, you gotta pay. So the thing is, you should do it today, and that's at Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying? Because too many of see, I'm African, Hispanic, Caucasian, and Native American. So I'm American. You know what I'm saying? I don't. If I'm not American, I don't know who is, because the foundation of America was built on mainly those four bloodlines. You know, and the thing about it is, um, I basically just lost my track. That shit threw me off. But anyways, just go to Whole Foods, check it out. It's really good for you. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, for me, like I was saying before, I just remember growing up as an unhealthy person, being around, you know, family who consciously or unconsciously, you know, had unhealthy habits, whether that was put on us or not. Um, you know, I saw the effects on it, and I see the effects on it like myself. You know, I'm 22, I'm a boxer, and I feel like sometimes I have like diabetes type stuff, but it's just me being dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? So invest in your health. You know what I'm saying? And it'll do you very good and your children. You know, because with these antibiotics and hormones and everything that's in the meat, it makes the boys feminine, and it makes the women masculine because it goes into the body and disrupts it. So 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 you want to check that, and if you don't believe me, don't look it up. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is you definitely want to check that, because you don't want so much soy in a boy. Soy extract. You know what I'm saying? Soy extract. So yeah, hit up Whole Foods, check it out. You know what I'm saying? Let me know, because I really think that it's one of the better solutions until each individual can man their own plot of land and eat whatever they want and trade. But right now, that's what Whole Foods is doing in a microcosm with all the farmers and bringing it to a market. You know, a market a market is any place with resources, and is a market is a place where people, you know, have the resources and willingness to buy your product. You know, and right now, every day, you know, we're looking for healthy foods or ways to sustain our everyday living with healthy products. And it's all one-stop shop when you go to Whole Foods Market, and that's the truth. So go ahead and stop in real quick.